Lubbock Police Department says it has outgrown one of its policies and is making a change now to keep more officers on the streets. The agency is now charging a fee to provide off-duty officers for funeral escorts.
KCBD News Channel 11's Brittany Crittenden spoke with the department and the funeral home about how this could impact your family.
When celebrating the life of someone you love and lost, the last thing you want to worry about is mourning them safely. That's what these guys are for.
We still want to have officers do this. We understand the importance of it. It's a family in their worst moment, and we want a procession to go as smoothly as it can.
Historically, the Lubbock Police Department has provided these escorts for free by utilizing on-duty officers.
As a department, we have to think about how we staff the streets, how we staff the city, and for years and years and years, we've taken officers from their normal patrol, whether it's traffic enforcement or riding a beat, and taking them off that duty and put them on a funeral escort.
In January and February of 2024, a handful of officers were pulled from their other duties for a funeral escort on average twice a day. In researching this policy, the department found it was one of the last in the state to provide this complimentary service. To keep more on-duty officers on the streets, Lieutenant Brady Cross says the department changed that policy last week.
Instead of taking officers off of their normal duty, we're allowing it as off-duty overtime. They sign up for these escorts. The funeral home submits the job to our department, and we've had great success in officers signing up for that.
Now the department is charging $65 an hour per off-duty officer with a 2-hour minimum to provide funeral escorts. Funeral homes will submit a job at least 24 hours in advance, and then officers will use an app to sign up.
I understand that the monetary value of it will cause a damper on some of the things that, for funerals are already, pricey enough that we add those to it. But I think eventually people will realize the value in the guarantee of having the escorts.
Employees at Lake Ridge Funeral Home say the new policy will help ensure families who want a police escort will have one. Weather and emergency calls have pulled officers away in the past.
And so we even have the officers' contact information now. So we know which officers will be at the services, and I even get an email whenever they clock in at the service. So it's pretty cool because before it was like you didn't know who was going to show up, and because it was complimentary, you didn't know if they were going to show up.
Cross says even if the department can't get enough off-duty officers to sign up, and if staffing allows, it will take an officer from their daily duties to fill in the gaps. Brittany Crittenden, KCBD News Channel 11.